Few Texans rose to prominence as rapidly and endured as much hardship as Brigadier General William Hugh Young. A young lawyer turned soldier, Young led the 9th Texas Infantry through some of the Civil War's fiercest battles. From the bloody fields at Perryville and Chickamauga to the rugged slopes at Kennesaw Mountain, his leadership and courage was unmatched. But it was his wounds that he suffered, both physically and emotionally, that ultimately defined his legacy. This is a story of a Texas general whose determination and sacrifice earned him a place in Texas history.
Born in Boonville, Missouri on January 1, 1838, William Hugh Young moved with his family to Texas in 1840. His father, an influential judge, ensured that William received a strong education. He attended Washington College in Tennessee, Mackenzie College in Texas, and later the University of Virginia, where he studied law. However, the outbreak of the Civil War cut his academic pursuits short, and he returned to Texas to join the Confederate cause. In 1861, Young enlisted as a captain in Company C of the 9th Texas Infantry Regiment under the command of Samuel Bell Maxcy. His leadership abilities quickly became evident, earning him promotions to major and lieutenant colonel. By the time the regiment was sent to Kentucky, Young had already gained a reputation for tactical skill and unyielding dedication to his men.
The Battle of Perryville in October 1862 was the 9th Texas Infantry's first major engagement. Confederate forces under General Braxton Bragg clashed with Union forces in an attempt to secure Kentucky. The battle was marked by chaos and intense combat. Young's regiment played a critical role in the Confederate line, holding firm under heavy fire. Though tactically inconclusive, Perryville showcased the discipline and tenacity of the 9th Texas and set the stage for Young's future leadership.
In late 1862, Young's regiment faced their next test at Stones River near Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Confederate forces launched a surprise attack on December 31st, temporarily pushing back Union lines. Young, commanding the 9th Texas Infantry, was wounded in the shoulder during the bloody engagement and had 2 horses shot out from under him. After 3 days of relentless fighting, the Confederates were forced to withdraw, suffering heavy losses. For Young, the battle underscored the grueling realities of war. September 1863 brought one of the most significant battles of the Western theater, Chickamauga. Confederate forces, including Young's 9th Texas Infantry, clashed with Union troops in the dense forests of northern Georgia. The battle was a rare Confederate victory, but it came at a high cost. Young was severely wounded in the chest during the fierce fighting. Despite his injuries, he refused to abandon his men for long, returning to command after a brief recovery, a testament to his extraordinary sense of duty.
By June of 1864, during the Atlanta campaign, Young's regiment defended the steep wooded slopes here at Kennesaw Mountain. Facing the relentless Union assaults led by General William T. Sherman, the Confederate forces held their ground. However, the battle exacted a terrible toll. Young was struck in the neck and jaw by enemy fire, injuries so severe that they marked the end of his combat career. Despite the Confederate tactical success at Kennesaw Mountain, Sherman's campaign continued to press southward, eventually capturing Atlanta.
In recognition of his leadership, Young was promoted to Brigadier General in August 1864. His first major command came at the Battle of Altuna, where Confederate forces aimed to disrupt Union supply lines. During the fierce fighting, Young was gravely wounded in the leg, resulting in the amputation of his left foot. Captured by Union forces, he spent the remainder of the war as a prisoner, enduring great physical and emotional pain. After the war, Young returned to Texas, adapting to life with his injuries. He worked as a lawyer, real estate agent, and editor of the San Antonio Express. Despite his physical challenges, he remained a respected figure in his community. Young passed away on November 28, 1901, and was laid to rest in the Confederate Cemetery in San Antonio, leaving behind a legacy of unwavering dedication and service.
William Hugh Young's life serves as a powerful example of leadership, sacrifice, and resilience. His story is a reminder of the courage and determination that defined Texas soldiers during the Civil War, a legacy that endures to this day. Hi, I'm Johnny Anderson. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Texas Generals. If you did, be sure and give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.